Boy, howdy. Where else would we possibly take a look at a car in the great state of Texas other than at Buc-ee's? You already know what's up. So today we're looking at a 2015 Nissan Versa in all black, because black is beautiful and everything's bigger in Texas. Y'all know what I mean. So taking a look at this, I will say this is definitely the most technologically advanced Nissan Versa I have ever had the utmost privilege of taking a look at. And you're going to see why in a second, but actually, to start things off, I'll show you how I figured that out the second I picked it up. You see this? We actually have a key fob like this, and look, there's no metal key. Okay, there probably is a metal key in here, but you don't need it because there's a push start in here, so you just keep this in your pocket and you don't need to do anything with it. Wild, right? They finally brought it to literally the Nissan Versa. I can't believe it. So let's take a look and see if this is gonna be your next car. Taking a look at the front and the overall design, it actually looks pretty nice, pretty sporty, very good, especially in this all black color. Over here, down here on the front, Texas, the Lone Star State. There's your evidence right there. Nice Nissan badge, looking great. Over here, look at that. That's where the tow hook is gonna be, right inside of here. It'll pop off somehow. Now, if you look at this, it's kind of flimsy plastic. It's, you know, nothing to write home about at all. Seriously, don't write home about it. Everyone's gonna make fun of you. But if we look at this, we got some chrome accents. Once again, don't write home about that. No fog lights on this model. And then we do have some nice reflective headlights. They're not projectors, they're reflective. We do have this nice running light bar on the top going around the side. Look at that, a little curvature right there, looking very nice. Some reflectors as well, and really that's it. Now if we come and take a look at the tires, these are some big old beefy meaty tires, and they are Kumho tires. Those are the best tires in the world. Kumho, and they are 16-inch rims. Very nice, and the rims look good. Nice and solid. No hubcaps here because, you know, it's a Nissan Versa and we go all out over here. Now if we come over here to the side, we do have the mirror, and the good thing about this, once again, technologically advanced, we have blind spot monitoring system that lights up as someone's in your blind spot, which is always an amazing, nice feature to have. Coming over here to the door, look at this. That's the problem. That's where the things start. Technologically advanced doesn't work when it comes to unlocking the car. You do have to pull this out, unlock it, and then you can open it up. And then once again, you lock it. You can't just stick your hand in, there's no button. They almost did it, but they stopped halfway, so why? Come on, Nissan, it wasn't that much different. You have the key fob. Oh, anyways, doesn't matter. If we come over to the back, we do have the gas tank, which doesn't open up on its own, it's actually locked up. So, like I said, we have to unlock this. Okay, it's unlocked. We're gonna hop inside. And down here we do have the latch, the switch, boom, just like so. It pops open, you open it up, and once again, there's a cap. It's not capless, okay? It's not capless, see? Make sure you tighten it until one click or the check engine light might turn on. If this didn't exist, it wouldn't matter. But the good news is, over here, it's got a little holder. That's cool, all right. At least they gave you that. Now where's that click? I heard the click. Lock it up, just like so. Very easy and straightforward. Now, what else we got back here? I mean, this is, what was that? Oh, nothing, it was a reflection. I thought there was a cool light. Nope, not happening. All right, moving on to the back. The view looks, it looks okay, not bad, but we do have parking sensors on the back, which is very nice to see on this car because that's always good when you're backing into spaces. We also do have the backup camera, which is, it's, you know, it's all right. It's better than nothing. It's good to have, and I think all cars are basically required to have them by this point. But it's, you know, nothing special, nothing high quality, but it gets the job done. Huh, would you look at that? There's really no button back here. Nissan couldn't put a button? Okay. So to open the trunk, yeah, there it is. You hold this and it opens. Okay. So what do we have inside the trunk, you might be wondering? We have actually a good amount of trunk space, given that, you know, this is a pretty small and compact car. Nice mat. This is a nice mat. Although, to be fair, I feel like instead of having this mat, I would prefer to have a capless gas tank and better backup camera and be able to unlock the doors without having to take the key fob out of my pocket, but whatever. We do have a spare tire down here as well and a jack. Very nice in case you get stranded on the side of the road in this tin can. Boom, look at that, closed. Up top we do have, of course, shark fin, which I don't know, I feel like these are dated at this point, but some people like them. I know I used to like them back in the day, but nowadays, I'd rather just not have it. Now in the back window we also do have another brake light, which is nice to see, to go with the other ones right here as well. You know, speaking of which, let's hop inside. Hazard light. So now we can take a look at the hazard lights on both the front. As you can see, we got the amber flashing lights, as well as making our way back to the rear. And we also have amber lights as well, which is nice to see because I know a lot of countries require them to be amber and not use the brake lights. Now, if we take a look at the logo on the back, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's different than the front logo, and it's a little bit less shiny and in your face. It's more matte and just kind of there. So that's pretty cool. And then of course on the front we do have windshield wipers. Very cool. And on the windshield we also do have a forward facing camera for lane assisting capabilities, which is nice to see in a Nissan Versa, seriously. Now if we make our way back inside, we can start off with the driver's side door, and as you can see, chrome finish right here on the handle. Nice. We got well, I haven't seen a lock like this in like 80 years. That's insane. But you know, it is what it is. We have a little, you know, handle here to close the door. We got controls for the windows. The driver's side is automatic, and we also do have locking, unlocking, and locking the windows. Very cool. Mirror adjust, and then bottle holder, as well as some storage on the side. Now if we take a look at the door in the back, we got a bottle holder and that's it. But if you don't have a bottle in there, you can put whatever you want in there. And window controls and chrome finish with that special door lock. Now while we're back here, the back seat is actually fairly roomy given that it's such a small and compact car. We have SRS airbags in the seats, and it is a lot of fabric, but as you can see in the middle, no armrest, no cup holders, nothing. But we got that bottle holder. Now, being 6 feet tall, yeah, you know what? I mean, my knees are touching, but I mean, I'm comfortable, this is fine. Now if I'm in the middle, we do have that hump in the middle, of course. As long as I could put my feet on the sides like so, I'm fine. But it is hot back here, and there's no vent back here. But we do have a USB Type-C charging port, which is pretty cool to see. But it is so hot back here. Oh, yo! Carbon fiber trim on the doors. Come on now. Pretty sure that's plastic. If it's not, I'm like, oh, come on, I'd rather not have that. You already know what I want instead. We do have the OSHI beep handles in case you're going around turn. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of these in 20 years. This is so old school. Am I crazy? I'm gonna leave it on door so it automatically, oh my God, really? It's usually digital now. This is, yo. Okay, story time. My mom used to have a Nissan Sentra like 20 years ago, and it looked exactly like this car, minus the couple futuristic technological advances that are in this car now. But that's crazy how this is like the exact same thing, same color, design, everything. Okay, it's a little different, but basically the same idea. I haven't seen this in so long. That's crazy. I honestly can't get over that. That just threw me back. All right, moving back on to the front seat. As you can see, we do have a lot of space. And actually, I think I should mention, I have the seat all the way back while I was back there. So if you're not having the seat all the way back in the front, there's definitely gonna be more room in the back as well. And now we do have all manual controls for the seats. This one's gonna move the bottom forward and backwards. This is gonna move it up and down, and that one's gonna move the rear forward and backwards. Now, if we come on inside, we do have this nice air vent, which is 360 degrees here. You can actually turn it, very cool. And the AC is very cold. Moving on to the center ones, you know, basic, simple, up and down, left and right, yada, yada, yada. It is really hot in here, so let's use this technologically advanced design that I've never seen inside a Versa before. Foot on the brake, start. And it starts. And the AC, come on now. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice, come on. Oh yeah, all right. Now, more technologically advanced stuff. We'll turn off the hazard lights. We do have a half of a screen here. This whole side is a digital display, which is very nice. And as you can see, we do have that lane keep assist stuff going on right there. We do have our fuel tank capacity and also there's 3 of those. That's something. Over on the right side, we do have a regular analog, which some people still like, you know, to each their own, speedometer. But on the left side, it is digital, and you can also, you know, control all the different options as well. Once again, we have the same little Nissan emblem that's on the back of the car, as well as all these technologically advanced controls on the steering wheel. Now, if we look on this side, this is basically all for music, and then this is to control the screen. But over on this side, this is cruise control, although it's missing a couple buttons here because we're not in the top of the line version. So you might want to upgrade if you want all the buttons. I personally probably would, because I just hate having blank buttons. But you know, it's up to you. Down on the bottom, we have voice controls as well as phone calls and cruise control activation to go with the other buttons. Very cool, whatever. No buttons on the back. But over here on the stocks, the left side, what do we have here? Automatic headlights. We can turn the headlights on, the parking lights on, or turn them off completely, or just leave them on auto, which is nice to see because, once again, technologically advanced. Also turn signals, you know, standard stuff. But over on the right side, another stock here, and it's for windshield wiper controls, which, it's fine, but I haven't seen it in a while. It is what it is. Now over here on the top, not only do we have the hazard light button, but we also do have the passenger airbag icon, so you can see if it's on or off. And then we have this display here, which is a fairly good display as far as the Nissan Versa goes. Once again, technologically advanced. Say it with me, technologically advanced. Correct. Now I'm saying that because not only is it a touchscreen with full color, but we also do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. So you can actually plug in your phone and use all your favorite apps and use your navigation and everything just like you would on your phone, which I feel like is a must-have in 2025, and they finally caught up. Very nice. Now, speaking of the radio, the speaker system is about what I expected, although I will say it's a tad bit better than I expected. So that's good, although remember, it's a stock audio system in a budget compact car. You know exactly what you're gonna get. So you might want to aftermarket that. Why not? You pay like 10 grand for the car, put a $5,000 system in here. Yeah. Now down underneath of that, we do have our HVAC system here. Over here you can control if you want it in your face, on your face and feet, just your feet, and the window in your feet, or just the window. AC, defroster, circulation, as well as bring it from, yeah, that's weird. That's the first time I've seen that. Usually it's just circulation on or off, but now that you know, I guess it's whatever. And then temperature control on this side, as well as fan speed. As you can see, it's pumping out the air, and it's very cold really fast. Now we come down here, start and stop button, which is very cool, nice to see. Up above that right here, there's actually a rubber, so it's grippy, wireless Qi charging pad for your phone. Very, very nice. Once again, technologically advanced. Now, right over here next to this, we do have the LED light that lights up when your phone is charging on here. We do have a 12-volt port right here for other chargers, radar detectors, you name it. 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack. Haven't seen that in a while, as well as a USB-A port on the front that works for charging, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Down here, we do have our nice Prindle. Say it with me, Prindle. The Prindle right here, you know, pretty standard. There's a button on it that you press to shift it, and you go into whatever you want to go on, and that's it. No gears, no nothing, but it is what it is. Over on the right side, we do have glove box, lots of space in here and nothing inside. Very nice to see. Remember, on the right side, we also do have that carbon fiber trim and same stuff going on as the driver's side. But this is actually a nice design choice. We have this nice blue area right here, some blue leather to go with all the black plastic. Pretty cool. Haven't seen that before, but it definitely is a design choice, and I kind of like it. I don't know if they allow you to customize the color you want. Maybe somebody wants red. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool, and I'm here for it. Now down here in the middle, we also do have 2 full-size cup holders, grippy bottoms, although nothing on the sides to keep stuff in place, so make sure things aren't too small. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in a while. Parking brake. Wow. Okay, you don't have to press it to pull it up, you press it to release it. See, I haven't used that in 20 years, but that's pretty cool. Did they just keep the design? It saves on research and development, I'll tell you that much. It is what it is. But also right here in the middle, we do have the middle box, which does have a USB-C charging port. Nice to see, as well as lots of cubby space. Very cool. They made room for that. Bruh. Okay, up here we also do have a rear view mirror, and it looks like a vent for the camera to keep it nice and cool or something. I'm not sure, but first time I've seen that in a car that has cameras, so interesting. Now over here we do have the sun visor, which also has this plastic piece that shoots out so you can block more sun on the side. And then we have our vanity mirror, which does not have any lights, but you can still see yourself. And speaking of lights, we could turn these lights on, which look terrible. And I mean, this feels kind of like I stuck up a dollar store light up here that has buttons on it, and it was like, yep, I got lights. That's exactly what it feels like, kind of what it looks like. But inside we have microphones for when you're doing Bluetooth calls and stuff. So that's cool, but interesting. So right here, the lights will turn on with the door. This way they're always on, this way they're always off, or we can do each one separately. So, you know, straightforward, easy to do. And look at this. What is this? What would I put here? I was gonna say you could put CDs there, but first of all, no CD player. Or is there? I wouldn't be surprised actually. But tissues or something? Is there one on this? There's not one on this side, but also no light over here as well. We do have that plastic piece, but what is this? I know it's not a design choice. I don't know. Let me know what you would put in here. Up top, no sunglass holder. I always like to see sunglass holders, but they're not standard anymore. They don't really happen. I miss them, kinda, I guess. Whatever. It is what it is. And that's basically the whole car. Nice. Yeah, technologically advanced, the 2 words of the day. Now, of course, we're gonna pop the hood and bring it on up. It's pretty heavy, and we need that stick to hold it up, which is, where is it? Am I blind? Oh, wait, where is it? Am I crazy? Okay, I know there's gotta be a stick here somewhere because this thing is just falling. Wait, is it part of it? Oh, there it is. It's part of the hood. That's pretty cool. They have it hidden in there, but here's the engine. There we go, nice. Take a look, breathe it in, man. Breathe it in, man, and then, you know, just simply close it. So all in all, the 2025 Nissan Versa is a very solid, budget-friendly and compact car that has great gas mileage. You can let me know if you have one, if you're planning to pick one up, if it's your next car, if you're selling yours, what the deal is, if you think it's technologically advanced or not. I mean, to be fair, compared to all the other Nissan Versas I've ever seen, it's pretty technologically advanced, and I'm here for it. The more technologically advanced features we get, the better, especially if they can keep the price down. That's what matters in a budget car like this. A to B with some little perks thrown in there, sprinkled on top that you weren't expecting. All in all, you know, it is what it is, and it's exactly what I expect.